Yo, what's going on, gamers, and welcome back to the consortium. Man, guys, this 50v50 game mode blew us out of the water, so I wanted to talk a little bit about it today. I kind of wanted to talk about what they did good and what they could improve on. Obviously, this is going to be a very subjective video, things that I think they could change. I think a lot of people agree with me on some of the points, but there are a few points that I could definitely see people not really agreeing with me. So with that, let's jump into it. First things first, adding a new game mode to Battle Royale, genius. I love the way they did it. I love that they brought something new to the game. And with this game mode, I can't wait to see what they're going to surprise us with in the future. Now, let's talk about the game reveal trailer they had at the Game Awards. The trailer was epic. It showed these massive teams rushing each other at bases, so you kind of had the idea that maybe there would be some setup at the beginning of the game, or maybe it was going to be like an attack and defend type mode. But when you get into the actual game, it's just like you played out like a normal match. You drop into the game, you drop in with 3 other people on your squad, you loot the buildings around you, and then you fight. The major difference is that when you drop in, if you drop in an area that has other members of the people on your team, of the group of 50, you can see green arrows on your map, so you know if you have people around you within your team. Now, it's nice being able to see that you have teammates around you. Obviously, they had to do that in some way, and the green arrows were a great way to do that. The problem this adds to the game is that if you drop into a town with like 30 other members of your team and someone from the other squad drops in with like 6, they're going to get smashed early game, and then you're just going to run over people for the rest of the match. So essentially, the rest of the game is dictated based on the beginning of the game. Now, if both groups of 50 manage to have a great beginning of the game, and you get to the end game with both teams having around 30 or 40 people left, that's where this game mode excels. One of the most fun and exciting engagements I've had to date in this game is when I got to the end of a 50v50 match and we both had about 30 people left in the team. Both of our teams came running from the circle at about the same time. We both got hit by it. We were both stuck in the blue and then came out in the same spot, and it was just a chaotic fight among about 30 people. You had people building left and right, you had sniper shots going off, you had explosions, and it was just pure chaos and pure fun. If they were able to take this game mode and make it more about that kind of chaos, that kind of fighting, that kind of fun, it would excel in every department. If they were able to knock out that boring beginning part where you either jump into a town and get smashed, or you have your whole team there and you smash the other team, that would be great. So, long story short, what we come up with is the fact that they did a great job adding a new game mode. The game is fun, it's interesting, but it also has its drawbacks. And I know I don't have all the answers, but if they were able to take out the boring mid-game, the boring early game, and make it so it was all of the excitement and fun of the end game of 2 teams 30v30 or bigger coming at each other, that would solve all the problems. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on this. I've seen a lot of people talking about how boring it is and how many issues it has, but I think if they were to be able to put that excitement into the whole game, into the whole game mode, it would be phenomenal. And that's the end of the video. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you liked the content, please leave a like. If you like all the content I've been putting out, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be putting out more this week, doing a lot more videos like this, and I always appreciate all the support from you guys, and I hope you guys all have a good one.